My priorities at this stage in my career, okay, recovery. Make sure I recover well, making sure my mental state's in a good place. When you're young, okay, the little things seem so little, like making sure you get the food in after training, making sure that I have the right nutrients along my whole week leading into my training. They seem so small, but when you get older, for me, they're absolutely crucial. My mindset, I think if I'm going to carry on to Tokyo 2020, which is my aim, my mindset's got to in a real good place. I'm making sure that I understand my own expectation of myself and making sure I really listen to my body about what I can do and can't do. Off season, I'm still quite strict on my diet, but I still make sure I maintain all my supplements, all my protein intake, all my turmeric, my vitamins, my omegas. Like I keep those ongoing to make sure when I'm ready to go at pre-season, I'm ready to go. During pre-season, they all increase. So does my amino acids. So do my proteins before and after training. That all increases. Carbs will increase a little bit, but not too much, to be honest. It will mostly be protein. And fats, I have quite a natural fatty diet. So I have a lot of full fat milk, love milk. A lot of meat in my diet, a lot of fish. Then leading into a competition, 2 weeks before I start to increase my carbs, and that will only be like twice a week. 3 days before competition, it will be every day leading to that competition. And then straight after competition, massive carb intake can be like something like sometimes 2 pizzas. And then it's literally the next day, bang, back on it, low carbs, and then really high protein and fats. And that cycle just continues. But if I feel like I'm on a low where I feel like I've really given a lot in terms of my energy, in terms of training, then I'll just stick a high protein content and high carb content into my meal. I won't avoid it, so I kind of really do listen to my body. I think it's really important that you just adapt to what it needs. As an athlete, I know they say you should drink a lot of water. I don't get loads of gains from loads of water. I just literally will just pee it out. It sounds, yeah, I guess I do. So I've always thought, if I just have loads of milk, I probably drink, I reckon, 2-3 litres of milk a day. Like literally, I drink a lot of milk, lactose free actually. But I've always thought, does that replace water? It's a terrible question, I don't really know. But I do feel like when I'm dehydrated, I go straight to milk. Naturally, I drink always a pint of milk. It's my go-to actually, if I'm very honest. And I'll always have hot milk for bed, probably 2-3 pints in the morning before I get up, before I've even had my breakfast. Yeah, I'm a bit of a milk freak really, I bloody love it. For me, organic milk's really important, just because I kind of have irritable bowel, and when I'm traveling a lot, my bowels can be really disruptive. In good ways, not for my roomie. Really bad for my roomie. But yeah, so for me, organic milk, the cleaner it is, the better it is for me, because I don't react. So it's pretty important. And you want to know, whether it's meat or whether it's milk, you want to know that what you're eating and drinking is like the top notch. For me, that's vital. So the Batman Organic ingredients, organic honey. Right, I don't normally have honey unless it's actually Mahuka honey or organic or natural. So for me, I think I'm a bit of a freak though. Some of my teammates don't like it, but I really like to know that what I'm eating is the best quality. So that ticks the box. Organic protein. It's kind of in the answer, isn't it? For me, again, it's just making sure that what I'm putting in my engine is top notch, and making sure that I give myself the best recovery I can do, to make sure that I get into, the next day for my training levels the next day. I don't want to have DOMs. I don't really believe in, not be able to go again. I want to go again, so it's how many times I can repeat that high intensity. And if I've got organic protein, it's going to help me, give me that chance. Organic vanilla, organic corn flour. Again, it's just natural. You can't really go wrong natural, and my diet is based on natural. It's a no-brainer, to be honest. It's an absolute no-brainer. When I saw it, I was like, get in. Because, for me, I've always been a stickler for my diet, and coming from anorexia in the past, where I was, obviously very, in a bad way, underweight, I became very intense about my diet, and I wouldn't eat it unless I knew it was right for me. So I've kind of got a bit of a stickler in my head anyway. So knowing that I'm eating the best quality foods and making sure I'm drinking the best quality foods just gives that reassurance for me that I'm ticking all the boxes. As an athlete, you won't always know what works or what doesn't work, but it's taking the chance to know that you've done everything and covered everything. So actually, if you didn't, you can't question yourself, and that's what I'm about. My favourite BAM Organic has to be chocolate. Has to be chocolate. I can't wait for you to bring out a chocolate protein one. The problem is though, The only problem with is, right, and this is a nice problem to have, is that I want to drink 2 or 3 of them. So what I've got to do is fill it up with like normal milk, otherwise it's going to be the size of a house. But at least I know what's going in is quality. But I want to gulp them all down. But it tastes so good. For me, I've had loads of protein shakes. I've been on protein since the age of 13. So for me, again, shakes, recovery, really, really important. I probably live most of my life, my daily life, on smoothies, and people say, Fish, you don't eat that much, because I drink a lot of my calories. So the fact that I've got a milky drink is brilliant. The fact that I haven't got to make it is a tick in the box. You know, it's really annoying when you have to open it. I know it sounds like it's normal, like you've got time to do it, but you're always short of time. The fact that I haven't got to kind of open it, scoop it out, and mix it together, and then get the lumps in your mouth, it's quite good, to be honest. So yeah, for me, it's just really handy. And when you're on the go, when I'm in central London on the go doing stuff, I know that I can just shove it in my bag and know that I've got quality in my bag, so it's pretty good. Yeah, I must admit, I didn't know that BAM Organic was recyclable. I didn't know that, but now I know that, I'm like even more proud of it. I feel really proud holding it. I'm like, 'cause I'm all about plastic and saving the planet. And to be honest, anything we can do to help the world, help each other, is what it's about. So the fact that I'm looking for a fault in it, but I can't find one. But yeah, it's pretty cool. The fact that it is recyclable just takes it to another level, really, doesn't it? I'm really lucky in the fact that I tell my story. Everyone gets to hear my story, but all of us have a story. So that's the first thing. We've all got a journey, we've all been on a journey, we're still going on a journey. I'm still on my journey. The difference is people just engage in mine because they know about it. So I get to tell it, and which I feel always fortunate and I take a lot of pride in that, because if I can help someone else grow and help inspire somebody else in their life, just from what I do daily, then for me, I get a kick out of that. So I wouldn't call myself a better person. I know how to push my limits. I know how to drive myself. I know how to really go into those dark places that are sometimes really, really tough. I know my limits. I don't think I have any limits. Probably goes against me. But I just love what I do, to be honest. You know, I think I take a lot of pride and honour in wearing my England shirt. I won't put it on unless I'm 100%. I won't even play at 80%. I'm 100% or nothing. I'm like it in my life. I'm like it in everything I do. And for me, it's just, I think, yeah, you just live by your values. And I've got a great team around me. I've got great family around me. I've got great friends. And I feel almost privileged with what I have around me, because there are some people who don't have half of what I have. And I don't take it for granted. And yeah, I feel very lucky.